Back in February, Nintendo had their first Direct of 2023, and one of the things they showed us was Sea of Stars, an RPG made by the team who brought you The Messenger. The game releases on the 29th of August, 2023. The game takes a lot of visual inspiration from Chrono Trigger, but I'm here to tell you that it's so much more than that. Not only did the game take genius ideas from other RPGs besides Chrono Trigger, but the demo also shows that the game carved its own identity. Today I'll be talking about the demo. I'm not considering this to be a review per se, I just really wanted to talk about the game. So without further ado, let's get into it. The team made a point of mentioning that the demo isn't a reflection of the final product, which is something I really appreciated. I feel like more demos should do this instead of just releasing it. Even if the final game really isn't that different from the demo, the communication is always nice to have. As for the length of the demo, it will take roughly 40 minutes to an hour depending on if you know what you're doing or not. I personally felt like it was a bit short for an RPG demo, especially since there are some really good RPG demos out there, like the ones from Utopia and Dragon Quest XI-S. I can understand the difficulty of creating a demo that's both long enough to show what the game is like and short enough to not give too much away to players. It's a hard balance to master, so it's not something that bothers me too much, especially since it obviously won't affect the full game. Now let's get into the actual game. Like I mentioned earlier, it takes some inspiration from Chrono Trigger, in that you walk around the world in a similar way. It also has the 3 party members setup that most traditional RPGs are known for. Just from the demo, I could already tell that the world feels very real and lived in. I love when RPGs actually have the NPCs doing things, rather than just standing there waiting for the player to talk to them. You will want to chat with everyone though. The dialogue is comedy gold in places. I think they pulled this off by having a traditional style, while also being able to take advantage of the advances of today's technology. Just a guess, but it's amazing to see either way. The battles are laid out visually like a Chrono Trigger battle, where you fight where you stand with your 3 party members and the enemies on the field. Besides group attacks, that's where the Chrono Trigger comparisons end, at least for now. The battle system also takes mechanics from both the Paper Mario and Mario Luigi series, like having timed button commands to deal more damage, or having fancier moves, similar to the Bros Attacks mechanic. Even leveling up is a mix of the various Mario RPGs, where you not only get a boost of most or all of your stats, but you can also choose one to level up more, like extra health for example. The game also goes a step further and does its own thing too. If you deal enough damage throughout a battle, little bits of light will stay on the battlefield. You can get one or multiple members of your party to use them to become more powerful by absorbing them. I think they're absorbing them, it's hard to tell. Either way, I really liked this as it really felt like I was getting stronger. Graphics wise, the game is gorgeous. The unique lighting engine they have going really sets this game apart from other RPGs. Like, look at this dungeon! The fact that the crystals and characters have different coloured lighting is amazing. Even the campfire has like an orange glow. It's honestly beautiful. Also, you know that even the Sea of Stars team are proud of the lighting engine when they have a little section on their website that lets you see how it works. If you don't play the demo, please at least mess around with this. It's really interesting how the dynamic lighting works. I'll have the website linked in the description. I otherwise don't feel qualified to talk about visuals beyond this since I'm visually impaired and there will be some biases there, but I played through the demo on the Switch with little to no problems despite this. I did have to use the Switch's zoom function for sub-font every now and then though. Next is the music, and oh my god, it's so pretty! It's another example of something that sounds like something from a traditional RPG, but it also takes advantage of the modern technology we have today. So we've got the beautiful sounds without the limitations other games in the 90s had to deal with. I've avoided playing the game's OST throughout this video to avoid music spoilers for some people. But now I want to quickly talk about and play some of the tracks. If you don't want to listen to them, skip to the timestamp on screen now. Take the boss theme Encounter for example. It has that traditional JRPG feel, while also going completely ham on various instruments. But it all works so well. I can always appreciate soundtracks like this, which have a lot of variety but stick to a similar feel. Battle On is another example. Similar feel to the boss battle music, since they're both used in combat. This song also audibly fits the theming of the game, with the twinkling sounds reminding me of the night sky. Eric did a fantastic job on this soundtrack so far. I'm really looking forward to hearing more from him. You can listen to some of the songs on Bandcamp. I'll link the album below in the description as well. Also, I mentioned that I wasn't done mentioning Chrono Trigger in this video yet. That's because one of the composers of the game, Yasunori Masuda, excuse my name pronunciation, is also going to be a guest composer. You may know him from Chrono Trigger, obviously, Chrono Cross, and songs from Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I love that Eric gave the game its own audible identity, but having Mitsuda do a few songs as well feels just right. Overall though, I'm really excited for the full version of this game to release in August. The trailers and the demo have hyped me up even more for this game and has also got me intrigued by the story. If you enjoyed listening to me talk about RPGs a little too much, feel free to subscribe to Gaming Reinvented today. Did you also play the Sea of Stars demo? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments or the Discord server linked below. Until next time, bye!